this is Jackie Williams. In this video, I want to share with you how to make these beautiful rolled flowers. I've been blogging these a little bit and had a lot of questions on how to make them, so wanted to give you a quick demonstration. The supplies you need are very basic. You need some kind of a circle punch or die, and then you need some cardstock, and I'm using the two-toned paper. You can use any sort of cardstock. You can use printed paper. I'm finding this paper is nice because it's got the white core and it's a little bit thinner, so it's easier to basically manipulate into the shape you want. And I'm starting with my scissors, and I'm just going to cut a spiral around. It does not need to be perfect. The thinner you cut your layer, the strip, the bigger and flatter your flower will be. And then when you get to the middle, you'll end up with just this little piece here left in the middle, and you want that. That's actually what we're going to glue the flower onto. Okay, now at this point, I find it's helpful to either crumble it up in your hand so that it's nice and soft, or you can just run it through an embossing folder. It doesn't matter what folder, any folder. The idea is just to soften the paper. Or like I said, you can just crinkle it up so that it's just softened. Okay, now whatever color you have facing you, if you've got the two-toned, is the color that's going to be most prominent on your flower. I think I like the lighter side better. And then you're going to start where you have started cutting, so at this little skinny piece, and you're just going to start rolling it up. And you'll want to roll it pretty tightly at this point. Okay. When you get to this point, this is where the flower is actually going to sit. So it will sit up like this. But what we want to do is get the flower in the shape that we want first. So you can see it's rolled quite tightly. We don't want that. So you can go ahead and unwind it a little bit until it's about how you want it to look, about the size you want, and about the look that you want. I'm happy with it about like this. Okay, then I'm going to set that down. And before I stick it down, I actually want to smash this. Now you could leave it as it is, but I'll just take my punch, for example, and I'm just going to press that down a bit. Actually, that was quite a lot. But you see how it just kind of folds those petals down, and you can kind of manipulate those how you like. And then now I'll go in with my glue, find that little center bit again, put a dab of glue on there, and then just hold it in place and give the glue a chance to adhere. Okay, and that is pretty much how that works. Everyone is going to turn out differently. So let me share with you a few samples, and then I'm going to show you a little variation. So this is a little 8x8 layout that I made with Cajun craze flowers. And then this is kind of a similar layout. Well, actually it's not really, but, and that one's got cherry cobbler to match in with my daughter's wedding bouquet. And then this one I showed you at the beginning, this is berry burst. It looks really nice if you add some gems, maybe a little bit of twine if you like that look, and of course some leaves. And then these two were inspired by an artisan sample, Petra North. She used different colors and stuff, but it does make a very nice Christmas card. And I've used cherry cobbler and berry burst on these ones as well. Now I just want to share with you a little variation. So I've showed you how to do it with the circles, but you know what? You are not limited to circles at all. I'm going to then show you how you do the exact same thing using just one of your outline flower dies. So this is another way to use those outlines. Now for this one, instead of embossing, I'm just going to crinkle it up just to get the paper soft. Now, so if by chance you have a die set that has some dies you wanted, but then maybe has some outline dies in there, this is one way you can use them if they're suitable. They need to be kind of still a roundish sort of shape. But you see now we've got these pretty edges. Okay, so what we'll do is the same thing. We're going to start with our scissors and we're just going to spiral that around. Now these are fairly small compared to the circle. I'll do it this way because I'm right-handed. And then we're just going to roll that up until we get to that place, and then do the same process and kind of flatten it out. I'm just going to push it down a little bit. But you see that this is fairly small, so that's why I cut two. So what you would do is start another one and then just wrap it around. But it is essentially the same process. So I've got my initial smaller flower, and then I've got this one all ready, and I'm just going to adhere that on the outside. Oops, got glue on my finger. And then just start wrapping that around like this, just to make the flower bigger. And then just tuck it around the bottom when I'm finished, like this. And you'll end up with something like that. Maybe didn't do the best job with that one, but here's one. Once you've got all your layers on and your leaves and things, then it does look quite nice. And that gives you that little bit of a ruffled edge. So that's another nice way to use your dies. There are my samples using this technique. I have a lot of blue samples with this one. I hope you enjoyed that and give this a go. Please leave me a comment, and if you enjoyed this tip, please give my channel a follow. I'll see you next video. This is Jackie Williams. Bye-bye.